Welcome to Berkeley City College's 2016 commencement ceremony. I am Brenda Johnson, Dean of Student Services. It is my pleasure to bring to you Miss Naja Miller.
You're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Move mountains, we gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day The silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet. Move mountains, bring it to its feet. Move mountains, and I'll rise up. I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up. I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. You, all we need is hope, and for that we have each other, and for that we have each other. And we will rise, we will rise, we will rise. Oh, we'll rise. I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up in spite of the ache. I will rise 1,000 times again, and we'll rise up. I like the waves. We'll rise up in spite of the ache. We'll rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again.
It is my pleasure to bring to you tonight the president of Berkeley City College, Dr. Francis White.
Congratulations to the Berkeley City College's class of 2016. Tonight, we celebrate your achievements. You have stayed the course on your journey to reach your educational goals. You recognize that education provides a way forward and toward new opportunities that will enable you to achieve your dreams. Education is the great equalizer and will open doors for you. This year, we celebrate over 443 graduates, and we will confer 873 degrees and certificates. Many of you have been accepted to UCs, CSUs, public and private universities around the country for the start of the 2016-17 academic year. Berkeley City College has a reputation as a strong transfer college, and many students choose Berkeley City College in order to complete their freshman and sophomore coursework in general education and major preparation so they can transfer to a public California four-year college or university as a junior. Other Berkeley City College students transfer to private colleges or universities in state or out of state, and to public institutions out of state, and some transfer before their junior year. There are many resources at Berkeley City College to support students in the transfer process, and we are very proud to play a part in the successful transfer of hundreds of students every year. Among you, we have students who have been offered admission to universities as close as UC Berkeley, San Francisco State, Cal State East Bay, UC Santa Cruz, UC Davis, UCLA, and as far away as Columbia University. In addition to those transferring to four-year universities, we've many who will go right into their field of study. Some who have previously completed their bachelor's degree and have come to us for hands-on training will go on for their master's degree or into biotechnology. For years to come, we will see the work of others who have developed their talents in our multimedia program. The Berkeley City College mission to transform lives is evidenced every day in the work of our faculty and staff. We are here for you, and tonight we celebrate your wonderful accomplishments. Congratulations to each of you, your family and friends, and to our dedicated faculty and staff who contribute to making these graduation ceremonies a possibility and a reality. At this time, I would like to introduce our platform guests. From the Board of Trustees for the Peralta Community College District, the Honorable William Bill Riley, President of the Board. The Honorable Juliana Bonilla, Vice President of the Board. The Honorable Nikki Gonzalez-Yun, the Honorable Linda Handy, the Honorable Bill Withrow, the Honorable Adrienne Abuin, Student Trustee, and the Honorable Brianna Rajas, Student Trustee. From the Peralta District, Dr. Joel Leger, Chancellor. Dr. Yushika Crawford, Chief of Staff. Dr. Elnora Webb, Interim Vice Chancellor, Academic Services. Dr. Sadiq Hikaru, Vice Chancellor of General Services. Former Berkeley City College Interim President and a true friend and colleague, Dr. Krista Johns, Vice Chancellor of Educational Services, Chabot Las Positas Community College District. Our keynote speaker tonight is Ms. Tenzin Sheldon, Berkeley City College alumni and consultant for the United Nations Economic and Social Commission for Asia and the Pacific. And last but not least, our distinguished administrators, faculty, and staff. That's okay, he's representing. Graduates, we are so proud of you Today, your dream of a college education becomes a reality. You now have the skills to build trust, extend a helping hand, create bridges across cultures, and change lives. You can bring significant and positive changes to our society. As new graduates, you can use what you've learned to build and strengthen communities for others. You can inspire those who have yet to travel the path you now leave behind. Thank you for your persistence, commitment, and dedication. Be true to your integrity. Never settle for second best. Always seek to lead and enlighten others. And in doing so, you will bring enormous and positive change wherever you choose to be. Graduates, as you leave Berkeley City College, remember that continuous self-improvement, risk-taking, creativity, and striving for excellence are not skills that you develop, but are attitudes that you embrace. Strive to achieve the 4 agreements written by Don Miguel Ruiz, and to summarize those, they are: be impeccable with your word, speak with integrity, say only what you mean, use your power of word in the direction of truth and love. Always remember, don't take things personally because of negative things others may say. Find the courage to ask questions and to express what you really want and never assume. Communicate as clearly as you can. With just this one agreement, you can transform your life. Always do your best under every circumstance. You will now enter the community of the Berkeley City College alumni who can give back, like some of our alumni who have graduated from Haas School of Business and the Stanford School of Education. We look forward to seeing you again as an alumni, creating a better world through continued service and sacrifice. Graduates, let your life-transforming experiences enrich and lift the lives of your families, your communities, and the world. And now it is my pleasure to introduce the Vice President of the Board of Trustees for the Peralta Community College District. Julina Bonilla is a community college graduate and received her Bachelor's of Arts from UC Berkeley. She is a former Oakland elementary teacher and eventually moved into workforce development, providing education and job training to young adults in Northern California. Her community work and active memberships include Board Vice President of Tradeswomen Incorporated, National Women's Political Caucus, and she served as a member of the Oakland Workforce Investment Board and co-chair of the Oakland Youth Council. Today, she is the program director of the West Oakland Job Resource Center. Please welcome Board of Trustees Vice President Julina Bonilla.
Wow, well, good evening, everyone. How are you doing? Yes, yes. BCC graduate, class of 2016, let me hear some noise. Yeah, yes. Exactly, that's the energy that we're looking for. So I want to welcome you, your friends, family, along with the esteemed Chancellor of the Peralta Community College District, my fellow trustees, BCC College President. Thank you for that kind introduction. And of course, your amazing BCC staff and faculty. So I'm going to get just a little off track here, but I'm going somewhere with this. Can I get a few bars of warriors, 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 warriors? And don't feel bad. It's not because you're making me miss the game tonight. That's okay. The reason why I say this is because you are exactly that, warriors. 2016 Warriors, and congratulations. That's right. That's right. So, class of 2016, this is your night, and I am completely honored to share this precious moment with you, your family, your friends, and this beautiful community. I know you've heard this over and over again, but I will repeat it again tonight. This is the first of many accomplishments that you have to look forward to, and you are the face of our future. And what an amazing future you have ahead of you. As you move forward onto your next amazing endeavors and you face the many challenges and obstacles that come before you, think back and remember the time where you thought you just couldn't get through that math class. Or, what the heck was that instructor/professor talking about? And even more amazingly, how you figured out that math problem, how you actually realized your professor was not put on earth with the sole purpose of making your life completely miserable. The fact of the matter is, you did it. Tonight is your night. I congratulate you. And I know that you will continue to make wonderful strides in your future. Thank you again. Congratulations, class of 2016.
Now to give us greetings from the Associated Students of Berkeley City College is Ms. Brianna Rogers. Ms. Rogers is the president of the Associated Students of Berkeley City College and a student trustee for the Peralta Community College District. She is the co-chair of the academic committee in Berkeley City College's very own Black Student Union, the Region 3 vice chair for the Student Senate for California Community Colleges, and District 7 commissioner for the City of Berkeley's Children, Youth, and Recreation Commission. Ms. Rogers is a passionate and seasoned leader committed to ensuring that students have access to every resource available. As a member of the college's Student Equity Committee, she organized Berkeley City College's first math town hall meeting, which focused on problems and solutions for underrepresented students challenged with understanding mathematics. She is a first-generation college student who has earned a 4.0 for the past 3 semesters. She is a proud member of Phi Theta Kappa Academic Honors Society, a recipient of the 2016 Berkeley City College President's Award, a Jerry L. Adams Scholarship recipient, and a recipient of the Peralta Foundation Scholarship Award. Ms. Rogers was selected as a Peralta delegate for the Summer 2016 Chinese International Exchange Program. A former foster youth and the mother of a high school student who is also concurrently enrolled at Berkeley City College, Ms. Rogers is graduating with 3 Associate in Arts degrees in communications, liberal arts, with an emphasis in social and behavioral sciences. Also, in liberal arts, with an emphasis in arts and humanities. Ms. Rogers was accepted into UC Berkeley, UC Santa Cruz, and UC Davis. In the fall of 2016, she will transfer to UC Berkeley to study rhetoric and public policy. Please give a big welcome to ASBCC President, Ms. Brianna Rogers.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I see you too. I see you all. Good evening, fellow graduates. And let me start by saying congratulations to you all. Congratulations to us all. We made it to the first finish line, and for that, we should be very proud of ourselves. As Dr. White introduced me, my name is Brianna Rogers, and I would like to first thank our family, our friends, our professors, our administrators, faculty, staff, counselors, our college president, Dr. White, and our former college presidents, Dr. Debbie Budd and Dr. Krista Johns. Executive Assistant, Cynthia Reese, thank you. You do so much. Chancellor Laguerre, thank you. For some of us, we thank our children. Thank you, Deja. And grandchildren as well. Thank you, Dean Johnson, Director Singleton, and everyone else on the graduation committee who helped make this celebration possible. I know firsthand there were many of you, and on behalf of our graduating class, we appreciate you all. So we're here today to celebrate our accomplishments, right? Right. And while many of us have different career goals, there's quite a bit that we actually do have in common. We all set out to complete a program. Whether you were trying to get your career technical education, an AA degree, just gather up some requirements and some credits to transfer to a 4-year university, or a combination of them all, we all set a goal and we finished it. Many times it took pulling a few all-nighters. Oftentimes it took putting up a fight to ensure our success. And all the time it took a focus like none other. I'll be honest, last week I had a whole speech prepared where I shared who I was, my experience here at Berkeley City College, and the message I wanted to give. But a dear friend of mine, Amon Williams, reminded me that I had not given reference to where I came from. And as challenging as it may have been, that it was also a part of my story and very relevant still indeed. So allow me to share some of my truths. Yes, you guys heard it. I'm the president of BCC, Associated Students here at Berkeley City College. I'm a student trustee with my fellow student trustee, Adriana Bouillon. Vice Chair, Region 3. I'm a commissioner for Berkeley, yes. The list can go on and on, right? But I'm also a formerly incarcerated Black woman. Who once faced several felonies and survived the rigor of sleeping on a mat after sleeping on a mat night after night in solitary confinement because I didn't read the handbook on how to be an inmate. I'm a mother who had to face those consequences of being away and not being there. I'm a Black woman who survived a 5-year felony probation with a 4-way search clause in Alameda County. I'm a girl who was raised by her father who had a firm disposition that garnered respect. No matter what it looked like, I was raised to deal with things until I couldn't deal with things anymore, which led me to becoming a former foster youth. And later, that lack of led me to becoming a teenage mother. I'm a woman who has to battle just to stay happy, as many of us do. I had buried my dreams into my dream box, and the key became lost under the success of everyone around me. Simply put, I was lost. I remember when I first started Berkeley City College, fall of 2014, as a reentry student. My goal was really just to come back here, take the classes I needed, get the credits I needed to get me back to San Francisco State University to get my BA where I had dropped the ball. Being 15 years removed from school and carrying a few heavy bags, if you will, I had to reacquaint myself. My curiosity led me to the office of trio counselor Denise Jones. And after I met with Denise, I was ready to revive my educational journey. I can't remember exactly what it is that she said, but in her office, right then and there, I knew that I had the support that I needed to revive my educational journey and go after everything that I really wanted to do in the first place. Getting my degrees and obtaining my degrees has always been a part of my plan. Not only have I finished in 4 semesters, but as you heard, I've got 3 degrees and I'm on my way to UC Berkeley, and I couldn't be prouder. Thank you. My involvement in leadership, both on campus and in the community, has given me the platform to empower other students, inspire non-believers, and best of all, to create more leaders. And what I've noticed is that sometimes all it takes is that one person to lead the way, and sure enough, others will follow. I've also learned that college isn't about getting a piece of paper that we call a degree, and history proves that it's sure not going to get us rich. College it's about opportunity. It's about experience. Having a higher education encourages critical thinkers. It forces us to do our own research and to always question everything. Sure, you can make a great living if you play your cards right, but a lot of people miss out on opportunity because oftentimes it shows up in overalls and it looks like hard work. As we complete this phase in our journey, it's important to remember that we must continue to put in the work, graduates. Our journey doesn't stop now. It's kind of just begun. I remember being in Washington earlier this past September. I traveled with 8 other Peralta students as part of the Peralta delegation to attend the annual legislative conference hosted by the Congressional Black Caucus. It was my first time in DC. But not only that, it was my first time engaging with so many members of Congress that looked like me. So many members of Black Lives Matter movement and other Black activists in the world. My experience in Washington was invaluable. And it set a fire in the pit of my belly to be the change that I wanted to see in this world. And that's what I want to ignite in you all today. A fire in the pit of your belly to be the change that you want to see in this world. Will it be easy? No. Will it be worth it? Yes. As community college graduates, we've already beaten half the odds. It's no secret that many of us are first-generational college students. Low income, some of us are homeless, some of us suffering from learning disabilities, whether it be physical or non-physical. Many students are undocumented, yet still are dreamers. Many students have not been dealt a great hand, I know, yet we must continue to push through the microaggressions, the queerphobia, the systematic racism, the inequity within a lot of educational institutions. We must push through their doubt and our fears, and we must endure the rejection. We must continue to break down barriers and educate ourselves politically, because that's where we falter. Imagine a world where women belong not only in the House, but in the Senate as well. It starts with us, you guys. It starts with you. It starts with me. You'll cross paths with many that will discourage you. Do not believe anyone that tells you that you cannot, and never allow the rigor of your journey to prevent you from finishing your course. There's too many younger generations out there watching us, depending on us to show them the way. Understand, graduates, that it is our duty. And never, ever allow the shame from your past to affect the blessings of your future. Take it from me. When the odds are against you, you must knock harder. You must knock on doors until your knuckles bleed. Doors will slam in your face, I guarantee it. You must pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and knock again. This is the only way that we're going to achieve our goals. Finally, send the elevator back down. We stand on the shoulders of so many great leaders like Rosa Parks, Cesar Chavez, Hamza Youssef, Assata Shakur, Martin Luther King. These are just some of the folks that's fought for us, and some are still fighting for us so that we could have this opportunity today. Be mindful to always reach back and empower someone the same way that you've been empowered. It is our duty to teach others the way. I personally have found freedom through education, and as I continue my journey at UC Berkeley, I'll always remember where I got my start. Here at Peralta, at Berkeley City College, right here in my own hometown. Congratulations, graduates, and thank you so much.
It's such an inspiring evening, and that was truly an inspiring story. It is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Joël Laguerre, Chancellor of the Peralta Community College District. His leadership and strong commitment to our students, our faculty, and our staff has inspired us all to continue to transform the Peralta colleges into one of the finest community college systems in the nation. A native of Haiti, Dr. Joel C. Laguerre began his tenure as Chancellor of the Peralta Community College District on July 1, 2015. Previously, he served as Superintendent President of Solano Community College from 2009 to 2015. Dr. Laguerre holds a PhD in Educational Leadership for College and University Administration, a Master's of Science in Education in School Administration, a Master's of Arts in French Literature from the University of Kansas, and a Certificate in Mathematics and Physics Education from the University of Haiti, Port-au-Prince, Haiti. He is a member of the Civic Leader and Advisor to the United States Air Force Secretary and the Chief of Staff. He has been a Rotarian for over 10 years and was an honorary commander at Travis Air Force Base. He was the 1988 U.S. Department of Education Krista McAuliffe Fellow for the state of Kansas, and was recognized as Educator of the Year by the Montgomery County African American Chamber of Commerce. In an effort to form key alliances, Chancellor Laguerre regularly meets with trustees, students, faculty, staff, and administrators, as well as numerous community leaders, elected officials, members of faith-based organizations, and other educational partners. Most visible in his commitment to forming lasting educational alliances is the important partnership with Mayor Libby Schaaf's nationally recognized Oakland Promise. In his previous role, Dr. Laguerre led the college in a successful bond campaign that raised $348 million for new facilities and a veterans center. He was instrumental in creating a Umoja program and successfully partnered with Sonoma State University to offer some of the first bachelor's degrees at the community colleges in California. Additionally, he is proud to have helped achieve a sanction-free accreditation status for Solano College. And he's standing next to me, isn't he? That means I've been waxing on too long. Over the last year, he has been working tirelessly to achieve similar milestones for the Peralta colleges and our students. Please welcome Chancellor Joel Laguerre.
So when Cynthia Reeves called me and said that, told me that there was good news and bad news. The good news that I had an opportunity to greet the students, the graduates. The bad news is that I had to come after student trustee Brianna Rogers. And I said that was not fair to do that to me. However, that's the lot that I have tonight. So I want to congratulate you and to also, as student trustee Rogers did, remind you of the great milestone you have established. Many of you had no business being in college because you were too poor, you had not the resources that you need, and it was very difficult. The life was just too hard for you to come to college. However, you showed us, you showed everybody that you were worthy of being in college, and you demonstrated here tonight, and congratulations on that. Along the way, you are helped by some amazing staff at BCC, some amazing students, and definitely an outstanding group of faculty members. So I'm going to ask you graduates to please stand and give a standing ovation to your faculty and staff at BCC. Please. Thank you. Please be seated. Many of you, just like me, are the first in your families to not only graduate from college, as somebody said last week, but also to set foot on a college campus. So you have really beaten a lot of odds. You have done a great job, amazing job, and for that, we really respect you. However, I don't want you to look down on your family members, on your friends, and those who do not have a college degree. Instead, I'm inviting you to invite them to follow your footsteps and attend one of the Peralta colleges. Furthermore, you know how much they helped you. Some of them, you borrowed money from them that they will never see again. You ate their food that they're not going to see again in the refrigerator, becoming emptier and emptier. They don't even know where the food is going because you are eating it. So you owe them a lot. For that, I want you to stand, turn around, and give a standing ovation and shout the names of your family members who've helped you. All right, okay. Now, thank you. Okay, be seated. We are very proud of you, and on behalf of the Board of Trustees of our faculty and staff at Peralta Community College District, I want to thank you for having chosen one of our colleges to do your education. And as Student Trustee Rogers said, this is only the first phase of a long journey for you. However, know that you've made it already, and you have the courage, you have the preparation to make it again. Congratulations, class of 2016.
This year's Faculty Senate greeting comes from Mr. Gabriel Martinez.
Good evening, everyone. Muy buenas noches a todos. My name is Gabriel Martinez. I serve the BCC community as a counselor. Before I start tonight, I quickly want to give a shout out to one of our own. We have a faculty member who is retiring. We'd like to honor Catherine Cosell. Thank you so much, Catherine, for all your contributions to BCC. All right, on behalf of BCC's instructors, librarians, and counselors, I would like to welcome you all here today and share our sincerest congratulations to the class of 2016. Also, a huge congratulations to all of you who have come here to celebrate with the graduates. We know that you all have played important roles in these amazing students' lives and all that has led to this beautiful celebration today. Today is about celebrating all of you, all that you have accomplished in your time at BCC. Some of you have powered through your studies in a short number of semesters and are now continuing towards a higher degree or possibly entering the job market. Some of you have taken a longer route to reach your goal while raising children, paying bills, holding down a job, or 2 or 3 jobs. I know, you were in my office telling me about it. Some of you have traveled from other parts of the US or other countries, and you have chosen BCC as your home. And some of you have even retired, and you continue to learn and expand your world. No matter what your story is, those of us who work at BCC want you to know that it is an honor to be part of your journey. Every day we're inspired by you. We're inspired by the diversity you represent on our campus. You're the reason we come to work early and why we leave late. You are the reason we strive to always make BCC a better place. As you move to this new phase in your life, you must share with others what you have learned at your time at BCC. Don't limit what you share with others to just academic information that you have gained. Share how you've persevered during difficult moments and how you've become stronger as a result. Share how you have helped others who needed support and also allowed others to support you. And most important of all, share how education has changed your lives so that others will follow in your footsteps. It is truly an honor to be here celebrating with you all tonight. Thank you all for being here again, and congratulations to the class of 16.
This year's classified Senate greeting comes from Mr. Christopher Scott.
Good evening, everyone. How are you today? I'm going to move the mic this way because I'm going to interpret for myself, if that's okay. And the reason why I'm doing this, because we have well-skilled interpreters. But the reason why I want to interpret for myself is because I started learning really how to do what I do here. I started taking classes years ago, 1998, 99 here, and I was getting F in sign language, and it was just like, what's happening? This is what I want to learn. But I kept going. Even outside of school, I kept learning, and now I can interpret for myself. I don't need anyone else to speak for me because I did the work already. The work is already done. And so I prepared for this moment now by continuing to study. No matter what other people said, just continuing to study, learning what you can about what you enjoy, what's a part of you, what your interests are. I did that on my own, and now I can interpret for myself. I can prepare for myself. I can stand up for myself. I can voice for myself or not. Because now I can stop talking and I can have the interpreter please interpret for me. But the reason why I did that is because it's important for us to share our gifts. It's important for us to know that our gifts are ours for a reason. Each and every one of you are important, and each and every one of you have a purpose, not just here at BCC, not just at the next college that you go to, not just in your families, but for the whole entire world. Because I started here at BCC when I took my first African dance class, I've been able to travel around the whole entire world dancing. I've been able to travel around the world interpreting, signing, because I started doing that learning here. I didn't stop. I put it on my back and said, these are going to be the bags that I'm going to carry me for the rest of my life. These are the bags that I feel like carrying, that I need to carry, that are good to carry, that my God has blessed me to carry with me no matter where I go. And I know that sometimes the weight feels heavy because I've seen you. I've seen you in student services studying hard. I've seen you in student services crying. I've seen you in student service complaining. To me, I've seen it. But what I also see is that you got the job done, that you finished. No matter how you got there, you got there. You showed up. And I want to end with teaching y'all a few words that I learned today, because I also feel like as an old BCC student that you have to learn every day. Something. You can learn everything every day. So for all of you young ladies, thank you for coming beat. Thank you for coming bruised. And for everybody else, thank you for being snatched. Okay? It is important to learn from each and every one of us. We're not in each other's presence for no reason. All of us here in the audience, And all of us here on the stage are here for a purpose. And we're all here together for a reason. And as an old BCC student and past student here who moved on to go on to other schools, I want to share with you to be yourself. The authentic you is the best you can be in your whole entire life. The authentic you is the you that you're supposed to carry on regardless of where you go. So do that. If I have any words of advice, it's that. Be yourself and stay beat. Thank you.
We will now have spoken word or words by Ms. A.J. Moultrie.
Hello, everyone. I'd like to first start by acknowledging my friends who have come to support me, my family who have traveled all the way from Inglewood, California to see me, my family from different places in the Bay Area. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you all. So, not sure if we all are familiar with spoken word culture, but if you really feel something that I'm saying while I'm saying it, just give me some snaps. Can I hear some snaps, please? Yes, I love that sound. Okay, so I'll begin. Students, we don't get the credit we deserve. I mean, we got our credits, obviously. But I mean like our credit for how we balance our spiritual, social, emotional, and academic life while family and sleep deprived. Tears in our eyes from focusing hard on the benefits of being institutionalized. So dedicated to the deep, to the unknown, determined to decode life's greatest complexities. But first, we had to lift our heads from the spoon-fed messages of they, them, those, whoever taught us the standards, limits, the roles. Willfully drenching ourselves from head to toe in a title of knowledge, making understanding our oxygen. Anxious to reform our puzzled perceptions of love, life, and liberty. Unafraid to reinstate purpose into our perspectives because change, growth is our remedy. Like the winds to the waves and the moon to the tide, there is more to the student than what meets the naked eye. Breathe, 'cause we swim good. Breathe, 'cause it's time to swim farther. Living, not just lasting, getting what won't come by us just asking. And on the way, be unscathed by mental planks that try and lead us over the edge. We tread on them with all our might, knowing that we are the guards of our own life. Time is the seaweed wrapping around our thighs, so uncomfortable. But it ignites the mind to manage. And we managed. Strong and multifaceted, we handled it. And our next destination is bigger. But remember that you too have been growing. Never let your worth be up for question. Never forget that you were chosen because you are worthy. You are worthy. You are worthy of all things. Students, it's the credits we earned, but endless respect and recognition is what we deserve. Thank you.